In Greek mythology, the Cretan bull, ancient Greek kappa rho eta sigma tau alpha upsilon rho omicron sigma romanized craze tauros, was the bull Pasiphae fell in love with, giving birth to the Minotaur. Minos was king in Crete. In order to confirm his right to rule rather than any of his brothers, he prayed Poseidon send him a snow-white bull as a sign. Poseidon sent Minos the bull, with the understanding that bull would be sacrificed to the god. Deciding that Poseidon's bull was too fine of a specimen to kill, Minos sent the bull to his herds and substituted another inferior bull for sacrifice. Enraged, Poseidon had Aphrodite curse Pasiphae, the wife of Minos, causing her to fall in love with the bull. She subsequently gave birth to the half-man half-bull, Minotaur. Poseidon passed on his rage to the bull, causing him to lay waste to the land. After consulting the oracle at Delphi, Minos had Daedalus construct the labyrinth to hold the Minotaur. Heracles was sent to capture the bull by Eurystheus, as his seventh task. He sailed to Crete, whereupon Minos gave Heracles permission to take the bull away, as he had been wreaking havoc on Crete by uprooting crops and leveling orchard walls. Heracles captured the bull, and then shipped him to Eurystheus in Tiryns. The bull later broke loose and wandered into Marathon, becoming known as the Marathonian bull. Eurystheus then sent Heracles to bring back the man-eating mares of Diomedes. The next task. Androgeus, a son of Minos and Pasiphae, competed in the games held by Aegeus, king of Athens. He won all the games, but the bull, which broke free from his pen, rampaged through the city and trampled Androgeus. Devastated, Minos went to war with Athens and won. As punishment, the Athenians had to send several youths every 9 years to be devoured by the Minotaur. Theseus set to try to capture the bull. On the way to Marathon, Theseus sought shelter from a storm in the shack owned by an old lady named Hecale. She swore to make a sacrifice to Zeus if Theseus was successful in capturing the bull. Theseus did capture the bull, but when he returned to Hecale's hut, she was dead. Theseus built a dome in her honor. He then dragged the bull to Athens, where he sacrificed him to Athena and or Apollo. Theseus then went to Crete, where he killed the Minotaur with the help of Minos' daughter Ariadne. According to Jeremy Massinoni, the iconography of the bull permeates Minoan culture, for the cult of the bull was also prominent in southwestern Anatolia. Bernard Clive Dietrich notes that the most important animal in the Neolithic shrines at Cataloic was the bull. The bull was a chthonic animal associated with fertility and vegetation. It figured in cave cults connected with rites for the dead. The palace at Knossos displays a number of murals depicting young men and women vaulting over a bull. While scholars are divided as to whether or not this reflects an actual practice, Barry B. Powell suggests it may have contributed to the story of the young Athenian sent to the Minotaur. Massinoni observes that the story of Pasiphae and the Cretan bull was not written until after Crete had come under Greek control. Emma Stafford notes that the story of the Cretan bull does not appear before the Hellenistic period and suggests the connection between Crete and Athens is the result of the development of the myth of the Theseus cycle in late 6th century Athens. Chronological listing of classical literature sources for the Cretan and Marathonian bull: Euripides, Hippolytus 337 ff. Trans Coleridge, Greek tragedy c. 5 th. BC. Diodorus Siculus, Library of History 413-4 Trans Old Father, Greek History c. 1 BC. Diodorus Siculus, Library of History 477-1. Virgil, Aeneid 624 ff. Trans Hamilton Bryce, Roman Epic Poetry c. 1 BC. Virgil, Eclogue 643 ff. Trans Hamilton Bryce, Roman Bucolic Poetry c. 1 BC. Propertius, Elegies 232 Trans Gaul, Roman Elegy, c. 1 BC. Propertius, Elegies 319. Propertius, Elegies 47. Lucretius, Of the Nature of Things 5. Prom 1 Trans Leonard Roman Philosophy C1 BC. Ovid, Metamorphoses 8 130 ff. Trans Miller Roman Epic Poetry C1 BC to C1 Stab. Taurus is one of the oldest observed constellations and has been variously connected with the abduction of Europa, the seduction of Io, and the Cretan Bull. 8 The Taurid meteor shower is named after the radiant point in the constellation Taurus from where they are seen to come. Occurring in late October and early November, they are sometimes called Halloween fireballs. Charles Bertram Lewis sees the episode of the monstrous herdsman in Cretan de Troyes Vain the Night of the Lion, essentially a retelling of the story of Theseus and the Minotaur. 9. Mary Renaud's historical novel The Bull from the Sea recounts the story of Theseus after he returns from Crete. In the 2005 Hercules mini-series, the bull is adapted out and revealed to actually be Antus roving around on horseback and wearing a horned helmet. In the video game Assassin's Creed Odyssey, there is a side quest where the player fights the bull.